So now what we're going to do with the water that we collected is test for alkalinity. And this is something that normally you would do out in the field after you collected the sample, but we're going to do it in the lab today just because of the weather. So what you need is this HOC kit. Everything that you'll need besides your actual sample is in here. So the first thing that you do is you take this little vial and you want to fill it up with 15 milliliters of your sample, and we use a little pipette for that. And this has lines on it so that you know when you hit 15 rather than needing a graduated cylinder. All right. So I'm going to do one more. Okay, so you can see that got it to 15. If I want to be really precise, put it down. Yep, the bottom of the meniscus is at 15. All right. So now there's an indicator dye that comes with this kit, and what that does is it's going to start out as green, I believe. And then once this hits the equivalence point, so this is kind of like a titration, it's going to turn red. So we'll know what the alkalinity is, which is kind of like the buffering capacity based on when this indicator changes color. Okay, so we put this in our vial with this sample. Make sure it all goes in, and then want to mix this up a little bit.
And what's the name of this chemical? What does it say on there?
So this is called bromcresol. I'm not sure.
Okay, bromcresol green methyl red indicator powder. Okay, so that's what we start with.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Bromcresol green methyl red indicator. And you just want to add one of those to this. All right, so now we're ready to start doing the titration, which is with hydrosulfuric acid, which is, sulfuric acid. And there's a known amount. If you think about like drops coming off of this, they're all going to be approximately the same volume of sulfuric acid. So based on how many drops we need to change the color, we can calculate the alkalinity. So we start off very slowly. So here's one drop. You can see the color is already starting to change. Right now it's a little purple.
We're looking for pink.
Yeah, so since it hasn't completely transitioned to that color that we want, we'll add another drop. So this will be drop 2. All right, there we go.
Okay. Yes, that is the pink we're looking for. Awesome.
Yeah. So you have to keep count of how many drops in total you've added. So we added 2 to get the color change. So now we use a formula that's actually included in the HOP kit, which is that the total alkalinity in milligrams per liter of calcium carbonate is equal to 6.8 times the number of drops we added. So since we added 2 drops, our total alkalinity is going to be 13.6 milligrams per liter of calcium carbonate. And yeah, that's all you have to do.
Okay, and in problem set 3, you'll get a data set where you can figure out the total dissolved inorganic carbon from the alkalinity.
Which you can think of as the carbonate ion. is where the inorganic carbon comes from.
Okay, awesome.